The S&P 500, it is not worth your time.
What's the S&P 500?
That's the US stock market. It's the broadest measure of the stock market, and you can buy shares in it. Now, that grows at about 11% a year. So let's imagine you've got your $1,000. Well, 11% a year is going to take you a fucking long time to make any money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is not worth your time. The financial advisors will say, yes, you must do this, start now. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just not going to change your life. Okay, then we go to technology stocks. NASDAQ does about 18% a year. Okay, that's starting to add up because these numbers compound after a while. You know, it goes from 1,000 to 1,200, and then, you know, it's another 20% on top of that, 20%. These numbers add up fast. Bitcoin, since 2011, it's been 145% a year, even with it falling 80% 3 times in the middle of that. So 145% a year, as long as you're in it long enough, okay, now that's really starting to pay off. And then as you get slightly more speculative, I take a bit more risk in things, well, the returns go up, but they become riskier. So once you start moving into that world, okay, this is a whole different world now. Now the guy with $1,000 can get rich.
Difference is the S&P 500 is 68 years old, the NASDAQ is 54 years old, and Bitcoin is only 14 years old, like a teenager versus grown men and women. So you got a longer history, right? Then when you say, hey, I can't make money, you got to think about it. Small money looks for home runs. Big money looks for base hits. And also on top of that too, Bitcoin, yes, has had the last 14 years of being great, but will that continue? Much like real estate, I've had people in the last 4 or 5 years, hey, I made 34% a year, 30 to 40% a year on real estate. Knowing historically over the last 30 years, single family homes, real estate usually compounds about 4 or 5%. So right now, due to COVID and the pandemic and us doing bailouts, we've kind of pushed the real estate market into this unrealistic, unsustainable rate of returns that people may think is going to last forever. So, will the Bitcoin train continue to go? We don't know. We'll see. Anyway, keep investing. There's always a good way to invest, a better way to invest, and the best way to invest. As long as you're investing, you're doing good.